Matt, you want to walk us through what we're doing? We're making the foil packets tonight. Oh, what do you got there? Okay.
This is a rubber band.
Okay.
These are sitting on top of a cutting board.
Matt cut up some potatoes. So what you have to do we're making foil packets, essentially you throw everything on the grill and it cooks together. But for starter items like the corn and the potatoes, you have to pre-cook them. So we're gonna like boil them first, because things like the shrimp that we have to frosting, and then the chicken sausage cook quicklier. So we're gonna go down to the grills and do all this. Is there anything else you wanna add?
No.
No.
I feel so untouched right now.
You're gonna get me demonetized because the copyright claims, because you sound just like them.
Yeah, probably.
Check.
Ah, shucks.
Ah, shucks. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna boil the potatoes and the corn for how long do you think? Just until like fork tender?
Maybe 90, maybe 1,000.
Shut up. Okay. Well, till the potatoes are fork tender, and then the corn isn't gonna take as long. And then once you do that, you put everything in the foil packet. So like a big sheet of foil, and you just kind of, I will show you. It's hard to explain. And then we have Old Bay, onion, grass-fed butter, some parsley, cilantro, lemon.
Butter doesn't eat grass.
Okay, well,
So stupid.
I'm gonna go now. So I have a garlic head. There's a bunch of cloves. I just chop the top off, and I'm going to roast this. So I'm just putting a bunch of olive oil on it. Ooh. And then should I put salt and pepper or no? Because we'll salt and pepper everything else. I'll just leave it because we're gonna we have a lot of salt and everything else with the Old Bay. And then I'm just gonna literally wrap it up. Ooh, let me. Just gonna wrap it like that, and then we're gonna pop it on the grill. And then when it's all cooked, you can like squeeze it out. Okay, so Matt's just, what is this? Cutting the sausage, chicken sausage on a bias. That's really nice. And then onions in here.
Fresh herb.
I love corn.
Some butter.
This is a Midwesterner in me. I eat it raw.
And then we'll just have a day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Also, I got this for Herm. Should we give him one? So like I said, he can't eat like the meat flavored one, so the prosciutto and salami one, sadly, but he can eat the cheese one. He's allergic. So I'll just give those to my friends who have dogs, but let's try it. We're trying the everything, or what is it? Everything but the leftover seasoning. I just tried it. Matt, I think it tastes like stuffing, and Matt loves stuffing. Try it.
I'm not supposed to like take like a shot?
No, like put your finger in it.
Oh.
No. Oh my god. I inhaled it too, and I'm so. It tastes like stuffing?
Mm-hmm.
That would be good on even this.
That would be good on like stuffing.
This, onion, or eggs. Mmm. Mmm. This is really good if you like stuffing.
But if you don't, it's not. La 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 la.
Alright, let's give Herman this. Herman, I'm gonna give him a cheese one, so a square. Alright, we're doing it. Bubby, look at me. Cheese, you sit. Okay, you're gonna be very nice, okay? You're gonna leave it, okay? Wait. 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 Okay, go.
Alright, well, all that's bubbling, I'm gonna change.
Okay. Was that good? Was that good? Did you like that? Did you like that? Do you want more? Okay, so we pulled the potatoes out. They are fork tender. We put some squash in there, yellow squash, because we have to use that up too. Some parsley, and then we just put in some Old Bay seasoning. So in here is the chicken sausage is already cooked. So that, I guess if you're using raw sausage, you should cook that. Matt just tried to drink the olive oil, thinking it was his water bottle. Okay. Here, we're just waiting to add them until the potatoes cool down so they don't pre-cook them. Then I have my garlic here. We have the corn boiling. And then we'll wrap them all up in foil packets and head down to the grills. Alright, so then what you're gonna do, once everything is seasoned, you're gonna put it in a little packet. It kind of takes on like a crawfish boil, not really at all actually.
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
Yeah, it's same ingredients as like a crawfish boil, but it's
different.
Yeah, so also very different. But it's just so easy. You used to make these a lot in Chicago, right? Or in college?
Kind of cool.
So you just kind of fold it over. We can unfold them when we get down there, right?
Huh?
Just tent them? Because you want steam in there? Or no?
I don't know.
Did you guys watch how we did that? Because I don't know. Okay, 1. So do that with all the mixture, okay? And then we top it with more lemon. He also puts butter in it. Did you put butter in them?
I'm gonna save the butter for when we open them.
Oh, then we'll throw it in at the end.
I'm just gonna cut like 4 little slices of butter.
I love it. Down here with the grills. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Our apartment complex has like communal grills.
Okay, so grill packets are on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got our little garlic in the foil here. I put the garlic on first because that'll take longer to cook, and I got impatient, but I waited all the way till 200 degrees. Realistically, that should probably be closer to 300 to 350 before I put everything on, but I don't feel like waiting. So grill packets are on. I'm probably gonna check them in like 20 minutes or 15 minutes or something like that.
All right, everything's done. They've been on for a while. Probably like 20 minutes. Bye. How long have they been on, do you think? 30 minutes. I put the garlic on first, because that will take a while. It smells so good. I don't know how to turn it off. And plus, you don't have to clean the grill. That's a plus. All right, let's look at the grill packets. Is this butter?
Oh yeah.
In the grill?
No, I thought I was gonna be taking them down, so
Oh, okay. Let's unwrap the beauty. Oh, baby. Wow. Alright, here's a close-up of everything. So good. We got Crystal hot sauce, the best hot sauce, and we are gonna dive in and sign off. We're also gonna top it with some parsley. Hey guys, I wanted to quickly talk about today's sponsor for the video, which is Thrive Market, which is a longtime favorite of mine. If you guys are not familiar with Thrive Market, I will tell you a little bit about the brand really quickly, and then I will get into my haul, sharing everything I got. I know you guys love grocery hauls. I also love grocery hauls. What Thrive Market does is they are an online grocery store, so essentially they cut the middleman out, so the prices that you see online are the lowest you will ever see. And if you do find a price that's lower at another store, they'll price match it for you, which I love a good price match. I think that is such a good strategy, and I don't know why more stores don't do it. But essentially you'll find really good health food products, and honestly anything you can think of at the lowest prices. Really good supplements. I get all of my pantry staples. They also have frozen stuff there. They have so many, and I highly recommend you just check out the website to see. One of my favorite things about Thrive's website really quickly is that if you have a dietary restriction of some sort, let's say you have celiac disease, so you need to eat gluten-free, you can go on the Thrive Market and the drop down, click gluten-free, and everything that will show up is gluten-free. So you can go shopping knowing that every product you're looking at and clicking on is gluten-free. Same thing for vegan, if you are vegetarian. They have so many options for you to choose from. And I love that because it just guarantees, it takes the guesswork out. You don't have to be looking at ingredients online or like nutrition labels and reading the backs of them. You just know that everything on the website is what you need it to be. Herman wanted to join us for this portion. All right, last thing I'm gonna say before we get into the haul is one of the main reasons why I started using Thrive Market so long ago was because they have a 1-for-1 membership matching program. So essentially, if you have a membership with Thrive, you're also sponsoring a membership for a lower income family. So they love to give back, and I think especially in the holiday seasons, we're always looking for ways that we can give back, and this is such a simple way to give back, and you're already buying the things that you would be buying at a brick and mortar store somewhere else, but this is the lowest pricing you'll find, plus you're able to give back to a family in need. So those are the reasons why I personally love Thrive Market, besides the fact that it's like delivered to your door and all that comes with the convenience factor of that. So Thrive Market is offering you guys 30% off your first order and a free gift if you go to thrivemarket.com/Blair Cooley. I will have everything linked down below for you guys for easy shopping. But let's get into the haul. Herman's drinking in the background, so. Like I said, I love to get a lot of my pantry staples from here and supplement type items just because those are really expensive. First item, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds might sound really random, and I guess they kind of are, but these are also known as like pepitas if you've ever seen them on like a menu or something. But these are power packed with such great nutrients. They have about 8 to 10 grams of protein per serving. So a serving here is a 1/4 cup, 8 grams of protein. They also are filled with zinc, iron, copper, magnesium, so many great nutrients, so many great health benefits, along with fatty acids, and they're just such a power pack that I love to throw on top of salads. You could roast them and eat them just as a snack on their own. I've made trail mixes with them before, put them on yogurts, on oatmeal. Literally so many options, even on top of like a chicken dish or something, like with roasted vegetables. If you have like a dry pan and just put these on a pan to roast really quick. So good, it adds such a nice crunch and nuttiness to any savory or sweet dish. I just love having these on hand, and they are from the actual Thrive Market brand, which is another great and cheaper on the website. So love that. Another nut that I got, I already put them in a jar because you guys know my jar obsession, are Brazil nuts. I have talked about Brazil nuts until I'm like blue in the face at this point. Great source of selenium. I have 1 to 2 of these every morning, and as I take my vitamins, just to help absorb the fat soluble vitamins. And I just love starting my day off with a good Brazil nut. And I got the Thrive Market brand of Brazil nuts too, and they are so large. Like, I don't know if you can tell how big they are. I've been only having 1 of these a day because they are so large. Getting my daily dose of selenium. Or Selena Gomez, as Matt calls it. Then I just got some sprouted popcorn kernels. I have an air popper, so I love it. I got it as, well, fun story. I got it as a gift that I was giving last year as like a white elephant gift. I got an air popped popcorn machine as my gift because I was like, you know, if no one wants this, like I genuinely want it. So it's a win-win for everyone. And I ended up getting it back. Shocking, people didn't want an air popped popcorn machine. Anyway, so I love having popcorn if we're like on the couch watching football and I just want to like snack on something. I noticed that when I get nervous or I'm watching like a football game or like my brother play basketball, something where I'm nervous, I need to be snacking. And so air popped popcorn is a great way to do that. It's a great volume food. It satisfies that crunch, and you can also just dress it up however you like. Obviously you can just do like seasonings that you have in your pantry. I love like the elote one from Trader Joe's. Any of the like leftover Thanksgiving one is really good too. Chili lime is really good. But you could also make it sweet by taking some protein powder and putting like a little water in it, or like almond milk or some type of milk, making a thick paste and then tossing your popcorn in it, popping it in the freezer to set, and then eating it like that. You could like sprinkles or chocolate chips or whatever you want in it. Popcorn is a great vessel for whatever, salty or sweet. You know, I love it. I could also, if you guys are interested more in my popcorn recipes, let me know, but I'm not sure anyone is. Next, I got 2 things for baking. So I've been really trying to get back into baking. I personally love cooking because I feel like it's less formal and not as, you need exactly 1 tablespoon or teaspoon of baking soda and blah, blah, blah. It's like a scientific equation. Like you need exact measurements, which is hard for me because I like to just taste and go. Anyway, I got some more almond flour and some arrowroot powder. Okay, I love baking with almond flour. It's a naturally gluten-free flour. I'm not gluten-free personally, but I do love just cooking with almond flour. It is one of my favorite like grain-free alternatives for baking. And then I also have been hearing a lot about arrowroot powder. I've never used it before, but it says it thickens sauces and binds baked goods, and I feel like that's more of like a cornstarch replacement. So I'm gonna try it out. I'll let you guys know how I feel, but I think it'll be good. 3 more items. Next, I got my bone broth. I actually got 2 of these, and I'm about to make another order on Thrive Market to get like 5 or 6 more of these. So before, I had a favorite, I had loved the Bonafide bone broth that I would get in store frozen, but I love that this one comes unfrozen. Also, okay, I have a very specific rating scale when it comes to bone broths, and this is, who would have thought I'd ever be talking about this, but there's taste, obviously, and then there's gelatinousness. So if I put this bone broth in the fridge, does it gelatinize? Meaning, is there enough collagen and gelatin from the steeped bones that when this is put in a refrigerator, does it actually gelatinize, which is what I want. And then once you heat it up again, it turns back into a liquid. This does, okay? And so did the Bonafide version. But the difference that separates these 2 is this one just tastes amazing. It comes spiced or like seasoned. So it has things like apple cider vinegar, garlic, scallions, mushroom, tomato, spices, turmeric, ginger, sea salt, already in it. So I know a lot of you guys have been saying like, I want to drink bone broth, but it just tastes like garbage. And I get that. I mean, I was used to the flavor, but this actually makes me want to drink it. I still put like half a lemon or half a lime in there just to help with the vitamin C content and the collagen absorption. I will do about a cup in the morning on an empty stomach, and it's something nice and like warm in the morning, which I think is just a nice ritual that especially like coffee drinkers or anyone like a tea drinker, it's nice to have something warm in the body in the first thing in the morning. This also is a great source of protein. So there's about like 10 grams of protein per cup of bone broth, depending on the brand. Like it all kind of varies, but like 8 to 10 grams protein. Either way, it's a great way to get some protein in first thing. And then obviously the collagen is great for skin health, gut health. I'm on a skin journey with the Houston acne specialist that I've talked about before. I'm gonna do a whole video on them to share my experience with how it's been going, but bone broth has been a huge help in keeping my skin glowy and just, I think it just tastes good, you know? All right, next, this is an interesting one. This is lion's mane, okay? This says it helps with full focus and memory. So I have been incorporating about a teaspoon of this in either my tea or my matcha in the mornings. And I mean, I don't know how much of it is placebo. I've only really been taking this for like 3 days now, and I feel like I need to take it for about a month before I recommend it, but I want to be taking it like every day to kind of just see if I do notice a difference. But I mean, anything that will help me with focus and memory, I'm like, sign me up, take my money. I need all the help I can get. Those are my weak points in life, okay? I drink a ton of tea. I have this infamous tea box that you guys love. I will link it down below. It's amazing, great like bamboo, whatever. If you open it up, I got some teas. I am a tea freak, okay? I love teas. A cup of peppermint tea before bed is just everything to me. I don't know. So I bought 2 boxes of their peppermint tea. I don't know, they're in these like clear bags. Oh, huh. 2 bags of peppermint tea. This is the Thrive brand again, organic, amazing tea. I mean, I just love peppermint tea before bed. Having that with like a little chocolate and like the hot peppermint tea melts the chocolate in your mouth, like a few chocolate chips. And then it gives you like a mint chocolate vibe. Oh, so good to me. I don't know. It's little things, you guys, little things in life. Love peppermint tea. And then last thing, so I'm not going so freaking long. You guys are sitting on it right now, so I'm gonna hold it. I've gotten this before from Thrive Market. This is a repurchase. Just this Sun Warrior protein powder. This is vegan, so it's obviously dairy free. And it's a blend of pea protein and hemp seed protein. I really like it. It's the vanilla flavor. They also have chocolate, but this is just a great 27 grams of protein, 6 grams of BCAAs. There's MCTs in it. You know, I really like it for a plant-based protein powder. If you guys have other plant-based protein powders you recommend, let me know. But that is what I got from Thrive. Like I said, I will have all the discount information down below if you want to get 30% off and a free gift on your first purchase with Thrive. Just go to thrivemarket.com/Blair Cooley and you can do that and support a family in need during these times of the holidays. So let's get back to the video. All right, guys, it's the next morning. I just cleaned up our entire apartment. We're gonna make the chili from my cookbook. If you guys have not, I'm not gonna go into it because it's in my cookbook. Make sure you get my cookbook if you are interested. It's always in the description box, and it's an easy, high protein, healthy chili. So I'm making that right now. My cookbook is 10 ingredients or less. I'm adding a few extra spices today just for funsies, and then obviously I'm adding cornbread on the side. But majority of everything is like 10 ingredients or less, and you can like spice it up with little additions if you want. But all right, I'm making this, but check it out if you have not. Finished product. Got some cornbread and some hot honey, topped it with just green onion. And time to watch some football. All right, wait, let me mute my TV. I need to figure out, sorry, hi Bubs. I have to figure out my lineup for fantasy football. Okay, so what I'm making for dinner tonight, I'm all over the place. That damn train. Okay, what I am making for dinner tonight is salmon Caesar salad. We have salmon that is defrosted. I have a cast iron heating up, gonna put some avocado oil in the pan. Then I'm going to do skin side up first, then flip, skin side down. You can season it too if you want, a little salt and pepper. Then I just have some spring mix and some organic arugula. And since I saw my facialist yesterday, she really wants me to just try harder to cut out more dairy. So what I normally would do is just this Bolthouse creamy Caesar's dressing. It's my favorite, it's Matt's favorite, we love it. And then shaved parm, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do balsamic glaze and olive oil and some onion, cucumber, and I think that's all we have. I ate all the tomatoes, all the cherry tomatoes, because I was hungry. Since this is going in the oven, put to medium heat. I'm gonna make both, and then I'm just gonna, you can season them if you want. I'm honestly just lazy right now, so. I'm just gonna put that 400. I'm gonna flip these back over onto their skin. Let them go in here for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Just to get brown. And then flip them over, pop them in the oven, and so they are cooked all the way through. Alright, I flipped them and I threw some mushrooms in. And I'm gonna pop in the oven for about 5 minutes just until it is finished cooking through. And while it's in there, I will prep the rest of the salads. Just, again, super quick meal. All right, so the salmon's almost finished in the oven. I'm doing my own version of like a dairy-free. So I have arugula and mixed greens as a base, just chopped cucumber, onion, and then pickled ginger, which I always have on hand. Such a great addition to any like Asian type dish you're making. For dressing, I'm just gonna do some coconut amino, sesame oil, and rice wine vinegar. You can also do like a little peanut butter if you want, but I'm just doing this. And then I'm gonna top it with some green onions, and it's gonna be so good. Also, I'll add the mushrooms to it. It's just gonna be delish, okay? This is also like a fun little thing that you could make into a rice paper, like little rice roll-ups. Just soak these in cold water for like 5 seconds. They'll soften as you fill them, and then roll them like a burrito. I fill them with like any veggies I have, but you could add cooked salmon, you could do tofu, you could do tempeh, whatever you want. And put the broiler on so it's getting real crispy. And I'm gonna make my dressing really quick, and then when I'm done with that, I'll pull it out and it'll be good to go. This is a damn train. Okay, so I'm doing a little vinegar. We need more of this. Might as well finish that. Rice wine vinegar, sesame oil. I don't know any measurements. Maybe like double sesame oil to whatever rice wine vinegar, and then coconut aminos or soy sauce, whatever you have. Add a little of your pickled ginger juice. Careful when you cast iron because the pan gets very hot. Alright, that's the final product. Again, I didn't add any salt or pepper to the salmon. You can. I honestly was just too lazy. But I'm topping it with the dressing anyway, which has a lot of flavor, so it's not like I'm eating plain salmon. You know what I mean? Alright, here's the final salad. How good does that look? I just topped it with, I added the crispy mushrooms that I added to the cast iron, and then the dressing and some green onion and a little everything but the bagel, which also has salt in it and good sesame seeds. But ooh, this is a beauty salad. This would be like 20 bucks at a restaurant. If you want a little more filling salad, you can add some rice. I just don't have any, and don't feel like cooking tonight, clearly. But this is the final product. Wow, I'm so excited to eat this. Yum.